Welcome. My name is Beth Astarte, and this is day 4 of our 10-day manifestation tune-up. And I'm so excited that you've decided to join me. And I hope that you've had the opportunity to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be sharing lots of videos and opportunities for contemplative practice and things that will help you on your manifestation journey to living your life of bliss and your life of purpose. So we have been, over the last few days, started off looking at the fact, like, what is manifestation and what is it? Like, why do we even look at it? And one of the reasons we look at it, and one of the reasons that I feel called to share this information with you, is because it's our birthright. It's who we are. As human beings, we are conscious creators. And so we get a chance to actually choose that, because we're creating all the time, whether or not we want to admit it or not. And we can either create unconsciously or consciously. And so the idea is to help us bring things from the unconscious more into the conscious, so that we are doing all of our creating and manifesting with intention, finding out that actually where we place our attention with intention is what we create in our lives. And reminding ourselves that we are all conscious creators, or we have that opportunity. We are all creators, and we have that opportunity to be conscious creators. And we took a look at what it meant to slow down, to really become aware of our environment, getting into our bodies, paying attention, listening to that still small voice, to figure out, like, what my next steps are, and what things I needed to let go of. We made that big long list of situations and people. So we weren't like adding more stuff to those backpacks and suitcases that for many of us, we started a long time ago. And it's just easier if on a regular basis, as part of our way of taking care of ourselves, that we jettison, we let go, we forgive, knowing that oftentimes the person we need to forgive the most is ourselves. And so today we're going to look at shifting the energy in our physical environment and what that looks like and why bother, like what it means. So let's take a few moments right now to get in this present moment. So I invite you to go ahead and close or lower your eyes if it's safe to do so. And we are going to start with taking 3 deep breaths. It allows us to really connect with life, with ourselves, and with our Creator, with God, higher power, Goddess, Creator, whatever term, spirit, universe, or just within ourselves, our inner guidance. So we're going to take our breaths starting from empty, because empty, that void, is where the universe started. So go ahead and exhale any air you may have, and taking a big breath in and letting it out with a sigh. And again, and letting it out with a sigh. And maybe you need to move your shoulders or your neck, or move your back a little bit. Just noticing how that changed how you felt in this moment. And one more breath in, and let it out with a sigh. And as your breath returns to its own natural rhythm, just notice it. No judgment. Notice that rhythm of the flow, breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in love, breathing out love. Notice how differently you feel in this moment than in the last moment, just by connecting with our breath. and begin to become aware of your senses and what's around you and your environment. Really paying attention to all of that. What do you hear? What do you smell? What do you feel? Both, what physical sensations do you feel? Do you feel a breeze on your skin? How does your clothing feel? How does what you're sitting on feel? Do you notice any achiness or anything going on in your body? Just being aware and fully present in our bodies. Leaving behind what's come before, not worrying what's coming later, and just being in this moment. And when you are ready, feel free to open your eyes and come back to this moment and just take a moment and notice how differently you feel. Part of manifestation, part of living the life of our bliss, is being fully present in each and every moment. And so we have talked about the letting go. In fact, we did that yesterday, looking at all the old thought patterns, people from however far back you had to go, and did some forgiveness work and just letting go. And one of the other ways that helps to move stuck energy in a space is to actually physically clean out a space in your house. It doesn't really matter what space you clean, but if you are feeling like, whoa, things are not flowing in my life, I don't know what I need to do next, I feel stuck, it's a good time to do some cleaning. So for some people, it's, the deep clean the kitchen. It could be clean out all your cupboards. It could be just picking a cupboard, or the closet, and cleaning it out. Maybe for you, it's going through one bin, one box of old things. But take some time to actually physically clean something in your environment. It actually can shift energies in ways that are surprising. And you never know what you're going to find. I remember one time when I cleaned out some drawers and I was going through like old clothes to get rid of. And I think I found like $40 that day. Not only was I like, I can't believe I left $40 laying around. I clearly had it in a pocket or something, but by cleaning stuff out, I was more financially prosperous in that moment, which was wonderful. And it was exactly what I needed. And so I just invite you to do that. Pick one place, one area in your life that needs a good cleaning and take the time to do that. I know that it may seem like a small thing, but it actually is huge when it comes to shifting the energy, because it is an outward sign of what you want to shift inside. So we do a lot of work on the inside things, what we're thinking, how we're, feeling, all of those kinds of things, which we'll talk about in the days ahead. But there's also that bit of shifting the outward environment and creating space for what you want. If there's something specific you want to bring into your life that's actually something physical, do you have space for it? Do you have a place for it? Do you know where it's going to go when you manifest it? Maybe there are some old things, and maybe as part of the letting go process, by clearing out things that no longer serve you, by letting go of the things that no longer give you joy. It's a good opportunity to just clear that physical space and create space for what you want in your life. So have some fun with this, and I invite you to pick one small thing. This isn't about like cleaning your whole house. For you overachievers, I invite you to just pick one small area so you're not overwhelmed. I know for myself, I have to limit it. Otherwise, it's like this, then this, then this. But when you do it with consciousness and intention and you give some attention to it, it will help you manifest what you're looking for. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.